Hello everybody and welcome to my Minecraft tutorial. This is episode 7 in a series of videos designed to help new players get started in Minecraft. And today we're going to head underground and we're going to go exploring and see what we can find underground. As you can see, I've got some of this steak cooking up. The first thing we're going to do before we leave is prepare. We're going to be probably underground for a while, so we need to prepare the relevant stuff. I've got some oak wood with me. I've picked up the rest of my iron, got some coal, I've got all my pickaxes. I'm going to craft an iron sword in a moment. I've picked up the arrows to go with my bow. I've got a shovel here, I've got plenty of food, and we've got plenty of torches. These are the kind of things you need for underground. I've also got some building blocks. I'm going to swap these out, so I've got a full stack of building blocks. I can leave that in there. And one thing I haven't shown you yet, which I really should have done ages ago, is show you how to craft an axe. Now, an axe is just 2 sticks with 3 pieces of cobblestone around the edge in this fashion, and that will make you a stone axe. You can make a wooden axe, an iron axe, the diamond axe, whatever axe you want to make, you can. I just wanted to demonstrate to you the axes you can possibly make, but here's one of them using the cobblestone. And we need that axe to collect some more wood. And axes generally work faster. I'm going to actually take my crafting table with me, and I'm actually going to take my furnace as well, just in case we decide to stay underground for a while. We have everything we need down there to continue surviving, essentially. It could be a long trip. I'm going to take my bed in case we get to the surface and we find it's night. I don't think we're going to need anything else out of here. We've got food, torch making gear, wood. So yeah, I think we've got everything for this trip. So we're going to choose our cave system momentarily. I'm just going to head over here towards the forest. Might go down there. I've not made my mind up yet. I'm going to cut down some wood. We don't need too much wood, we just need a little bit, so that we have a few more wooden planks, mainly for sticks. To be honest, that's what it's mainly for, because we might need to make some more torches, and I see some more iron there. So the main thing that people do in Minecraft is head underground. There are monsters underground because it's dark underground, so potentially there could be monsters underground. I see a creeper down there right now, actually, so we're going to have to be very careful of that. But here we go. Here's a cave. We're going to go and explore this cave. I've got enough wood now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down into this cave, and you could walk into caves just as you would with anything else in Minecraft, and we're going to light it up. As you can see, it's dark, so we need to light it up, and we use torches for this. Now what I like to do is I like to put all my torches on the right hand side, so that when I venture into a cave I know the way out. So all the torches on the right, we can go all the way back out here. Now I know this creeper isn't far away. Oh, it's at the end of a tunnel. So as you can see, I'm just putting all my torches along the right here, and that seems to generally work for me. You might want to put up signs, which we'll look at crafting in a later episode, or we might do it today, we'll see. So if I keep going here with my torches on the right, it appears that this cave goes off in this direction. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to block off the water for now, because the water may not enable us to escape, and to do that, just right click with a block in front of the water stream, and we'll collect that later, and I'll show you how to do that when we have enough iron to make some buckets. And this goes just essentially back outside, but well, it might not have done, so there we go. That is essentially cave navigation basics. Now it goes off in this direction as well, so I'm going to just put up a torch there for now. When you get to an intersection like this, where there's 3 ways or 2 ways potentially to exit, just mark your path on the right with 2 torches. In fact, actually a better place to put it would be there. So 2 torches together means that way is the exit. Now in this kind of cave situation you have 2 exits. You can clearly see daylight, but if you were deep underground, that is kind of useful for navigating your way out of different situations. Yeah. Keep putting them on the right. I generally like to find my way and then then I'd like to clear out the resources later. So we've made to the end of this cave. Now I can sit here and collect out all the resources, and we've got a nice big vein of iron, which is wonderful because we love iron. Oh, it goes into another cave. When looking actually for other caves, say if this didn't actually go through and it was just like that, and you can actually listen to monster noises to find your way through to different caves. That can be quite a useful method of finding your way around. And we've actually stumbled into a ravine here. A ravine is another naturally generated structure underground, which is like a large gash, essentially. Though it looks to go outside, I think we've actually reached the end of the ravine here. But that's that. We'll look at ravines in a later episode. We'll do a whole episode on ravines and how to navigate those, because they require a bit more navigation than just a regular cave would, because they can be quite dangerous. So I'm just going to go through here, you see. Now that we've cleared all the monsters out, I can just mine to my heart's content. Grab all of this wonderful iron, and then we can bring it back to our base, or indeed smelt it underground here into iron ingots, and then we can do crafting using our crafting bench, which is why I took that with me. Got some coal here. This area is quite dark. There's actually a cave up there as well that we will check out. There's not a whole lot more to cave navigation, to be honest. These are the basic principles that you need to remember. Always light your way. What I will show you actually how to do now, though, is craft a sign, so that if torches are kind of difficult for you to try and remember where you're going, we'll craft a sign. And a sign we can use to label our way out. Wow, there's a lot of iron in this cave. This is only a very, very brief introduction to cave splunking. We'll be spending many more times in caves in the future, and that's just all the resource collecting I'm going to do right now. We don't need to do any more. I'll come in here off camera and collect everything. What time is it? Okay, sun's on the setting, but that's alright. So we cleared out this cave here from all the way around. Picked up that sapling. Got an arrow off that guy. So 29 iron ore, there's probably more in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on my crafting table, and I'm going to make, I believe it's 6 wooden planks we need, and we put a sign, well, we put a stick there, and then we put 6 wooden planks above it, and we get 3 signs. So we can use signs to label where we want to go, or we can put them up to display funny comments or whatever. There's a lot of different things you can do with signs. This area is actually quite dark. It's dark enough for a monster to spawn and in there, so I'm going to light that up. So, if it was deeper underground, I mean, this is not a very bad situation. We can find our way around fairly easily. But say if it was deep underground and there was no noises from the surface, or we couldn't hear anything, you could right-click on a wall with a sign, get it in your hand and right-click on the wall, and then you're presented with this little GUI, and you can actually just type something in. So I can type in way out, and then I can just put a little arrow. So these can be useful in complements to torches as well, because torches provide the light, the sign shows you the way to go. Really, really handy way of navigating caves. And you can use signs for other things, such as informing people what you want to do on a server or whatever. But we'll look at more uses for signs, and something else which is new to the game called item frames, where you can put items in sort of like a sign in later episodes. So really, that is just about it. There's not a whole lot more. You can keep venturing underground if you find a nice big cave system, and using those techniques, placing the torch on the right, using double torches to mark your way out from an intersection such as this one, and signs, they can be, you won't have any trouble with caves, not even remotely. I was hoping for a deeper trip underground, but obviously not this time. But as I say, I will clear out this cave off camera, and also get experience from mining, so something else to note that could be quite useful for you. that's another good reason to go underground. We'll investigate more caves as the episodes and the series goes on. Looks like I've got another one down here. Relatively monster free though. Count my blessings. We could do without tons and tons and tons of monsters yet. We really don't need that. Let's just quickly jump in our bed so that nothing spawns above us, because that's the last thing we would like. There we go. And I need to make some more torches. You can do this in your little window just like this. Got a stack of coal now, and we can keep on venturing. Typically I would recommend iron tools and armor in a cave like this, but because I'm showing you what to do, we're just going to do it in good old leather and armor and stone tools. I think that's the end of the cave, I'm not sure. We've got any more sticks? No. So let's just grab this. 16 more torches. Yeah, here's the end of the cave. So it's not too bad, but as we get deeper underground you can find cave systems can be quite endless. I mean, this cave is just a dud cave. There's just one way in, one way out. But I've shown you how to deal with intersections, so hopefully you'll have no problem in future in dealing with intersections and the rest of it for future caving. And I will put a lot of the caving of this series on camera, probably not the resource collection, but actually heading underground. We'll be heading underground again for ravines, dungeons, strongholds, abandoned mine shafts. There's a ton of different things underground, and there's a lot of exciting stuff, so it should be really exciting the more we progress into the game. As I say, this is just a brief overview of cave spelunking. We've not been very deep underground, but we have collected some resources, and I will continue to collect these off camera, as I've said many times already. And I'm thinking in the next episode we potentially might either start farming, or we might start instead building ourselves a house, because that hidey hole is quite damp now, and that kind of thing. It all depends very much on what resources I collect out of the caves and that kind of thing. It all very much depends on that, really. But yeah, I hope you found that video useful and you now have a better idea of how to navigate caves, if you're new to the game, or if you're a veteran, you've found a method that enables you to get lost less easily. Lost less easily. That's what I'm looking for. But yeah, there's not a whole lot more to say. So I think I'm going to call the episode here. We've covered everything that I wanted to cover. So from here in the next episode we will either start farming and we'll head over there, or we will potentially start building ourselves a home. I have a home design that I want to implement, but for that I'm going to have to head over to the pine forest over there, and I'm probably going to need a whole load of cobble as well. So we'll see on that front. And if we do decide to go with the house idea, that might be split into 2 or even 3 parts. So I don't know, we'll see. But now we have covered many of the bits of the basics in Minecraft. You should now really be able to virtually do many aspects of the core features of the game. So, you know, sleep to the night, go cave exploring, hunt for food, collect resources, all of that kind of thing. I'm hoping you're feeling confident with that, and I hope you're enjoying this series, because as the series goes on we will be doing many more fun things. We've kind of got most of the basics out of the way now. And I will hopefully look forward to seeing you for the rest of this series doing some of the more advanced and fun things. So yeah, until next time guys, see you later and have a good day.